This is Roger with Wheel Kinetics in Tucson, Arizona. We're selling this truck as a 2007 Ford F550, regular cab, obviously utility bed crane, dual rear wheel. Truck has 206,000 miles. It was a fleet vehicle that belonged to Union Pacific, and we bought it from them. Got it to Tucson, checked it out. This is what our inspection looks like. While I'm talking, Joey's going to start this thing up, get the PTO going. We're going to demo the crane and everything. So you can fire it up. There's a lot to show you this thing, so I'm going to need some help. Anyway, we get him here, we do an inspection. During that inspection, we found out the radio does not work. It got hood shocks. It got number 4 and number 7 injector. Now he's going to turn on the PTO, which will increase the amps, the RPMs. And that'll be so you can put the jacks down and put the crane up. All right? Anyway, number 4 and number 7 injectors were bad, so we replaced them. The steering shock is new, and we did an oil change. Rotella oil and filter. I'll show you the Carfax in a minute. Interestingly enough, Union Pacific had it stolen from them on May 22nd of 2009 and then got it back. I'll show you the Carfax. The service records are excellent. I'm going to walk around and show you what's happening here. It's got some nice Goodyear tires on it. Let me run through this Carfax real quick. It says minor damage reported. That is theft. Where it says minor damage reported here on 522. That would be, let's see, blah, 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 blah. Where was that? 52209. Right here. That would be that. Anyway, there's all the services it had. Obviously well taken care of. They're typical. We buy a lot of Union Pacific stuff, and it's very typical that you have service like this. Excellent service. Blah, 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 put that down. Obviously, we're not fixing seats or anything. I don't think anybody's going to care if we fix a seat or not. It's just going to get torn up by the next guy, so it doesn't really matter. Joey's got everything open for us. It obviously used to have a welder here, so you got a place for a welder. There's where the crane controls are right there. Joey's going to work the crane for you. We do not have keys for these doors. So you're going to have a key made for the doors. For the locks. Okay. There's that. We did take it to the scales, so if you want to ship, we know exactly what it weighs. It weighs 15,600 pounds without him in it. So add about 500 pounds for him. Then you'll know what it weighs. There you go. I just put out the jacks there. That's that. There you go. What's the capacity on this thing? Let's see. It looks like 3,500 when it's straight up, and when it's all the way out, 730. So when it's all the way out extended, it's 730. When it's straight up and it's not extended, it's 3,500. There you go. It's got an air compressor here. That water tank on the top, whatever that was, cleaner, whatever, has a crack in the bottom. The pump does work, we can hear it, but if you put something in it wouldn't hold it anyway because it's got a crack at the bottom. So I don't know if you want to repair it and then get a hose for it or what, but my job in these videos is to make sure that you know what you're buying and what's right and what's not right, and then it'll find the right house to live at. If we do that correctly, that'll happen. The crack right there in the tank, we can hear the pump working, and there's no sense of putting anything in it because it'll just leak out anyway. All right, we're going to open up the hood. We're going to look at blow-by. Let's see. That's the PTO going off. You take the emergency brake off, the PTO drops, and then it goes back to normal revs. 206,889. There's your seat. All right. No blow-by at all. You got a Ford stamp there. You got a Ford stamp there. You got a Ford stamp right there, and you got another one right here. That'll tell you that everything's original. Joey's gonna drive because he's the guy who drives the tractor and all the big stuff. And yeah, I don't like driving it. It's got a new spare up there too. All right. This thing's on a clear title and the air works. That's really important since it's 90 degrees and what, 70 or 80% humidity. It sucks. That feels really good. Turn it down so you can hear me though. Obviously no radio. There's your PTO switch. We got a little CB radio. I'm not telling you if that works or not because I don't care. It does work. He's shaking his head that it does work. But if it doesn't work the day you get it, tough. Alright? Because we're not CB radio guys. We're truck guys. Anyway, let's see. If you come to Tucson to drive it home, which you're welcome to do, it'd be a hell of a drive because what's the top speed on this thing with the rear end in it?
Probably 65.
About 60, 65. We had a knucklehead who called us up and said the tranny got hot on a truck we drove that we sold him a long time ago. He's like, you know, when I get to 75 or 80, it starts to, the temperature on the tranny gets hot. Really? Knucklehead. So, yeah, you got to drive it about 60 or so to not hurt it. That's what happens with these things. All right. Well, if you come here, you're going to pay tax and dock fees. You're going to pay 2% city sales tax here in Tucson, plus whatever your state tax rate is. So basically, add 2% to your state, and then add a $250 dock fee, and you'll know what you're paying if you're going to come here and drive it home. If you pay by wire and ship, all you're going to pay is the agreed upon price, and that's it. Once we receive your wire, we'll fill out the title with your name, your company's name and address. We'll notarize it, sign it off, scan it in your online file, and mail it to you. We even scan in the envelope that we mail it in. All right, so that's the easy part there. And obviously, once you have it shipped to you, you'll already have the title in the mail and go get plates. Let's see, next. Oh, you know what else? Not only is it 15,600 pounds, that's the overall height. Okay? Just in case you want to ship, you'll know those answers. What else? Deposit. Deposit's $500. Once we have a deposit, we have a deal. Till then, it's for sale, so get your deposit in. Last part of it is the warranty speech. It's over 200,000 miles, and it's 9 years old. There's no warranty. We're not fixing anything. If it gets to you and it breaks, go get it fixed. If you want a perfect truck with warranty, go buy one. I'm sure you can get a 16 or a 17, I guess almost now, for probably, I don't know, 100,000, somewhere in that area. And you'll be good to go for 3 or 4 years. You'll have warranty, and after that, you'll probably owe 80, and you'll be out of warranty. That's the truth. Now, We do offer, in the middle of our ads, you'll notice that we offer a bulletproof package for the 6.0, where we do the bulletproof EGR cooler, a new Ford oil cooler, the IPR, gaskets, fluids, the whole bit included for $2,400, which is a steal. That price is going up very soon. I would say by probably October or so, we're going to go to $2,900. Retail, everyone's charging at least $4,500 for that. This is only for our customers. If you want it done before it leaves here, we'll do it for $2,900. If you buy it, drive it down the street, and return, it's $4,500. Okay? So we want you to make up your mind, and this is just a perk for people who buy from us. Okay? It's not the price for anyone else. Otherwise, we'd be insane. All right? So basically what we're saying here is this is not a risk-free experience. This video is searching for the right person, not to sell the truck. Okay? We know what we have here, but we're not Nostradamus. We don't know when it's going to break. I don't know if it's going to make it the next 100 yards. If I could tell you that, I would be the richest man in the world. All right? I would never buy a bad car, and I'd be rich overnight. Okay? Since I can't tell you that, because that would be a lie, I don't tell you that. What I show you is what we have here. We have a bunch of pictures that we'll have in the gallery. You have a little device that you can click on, which is a magnifying glass, where you can zoom in on the pictures and see what you want to see. It's actually got a pretty good ride for 50.
A lot of weight on that box.
Yeah, there's a lot of weight on. And we're going 55 on this front end road. It actually feels pretty good. It feels a lot better than a couple other F550s we've had. Anyway, so please do your research. We want the right person to buy this vehicle. We have 500 people a day see every one of our vehicles. We do not need to sell this vehicle. It will sell itself. The critical part is the right person buys it. We don't want babies. We want big boys and girls, okay? So if you're not okay with something breaking the day you get it, which is possible with anything in our inventory, then don't buy from us, please. You're a dreamer, okay? In our opinion, this thing's gonna run for a long time as long as you change the oil and filters. Probably doesn't, I wouldn't do the EGR either, unless you want that peace of mind. Because right now it's showing no signs of it. There's no blow-by. It's got great service on Carfax, you know, but we offer that anyhow. Anyway, please ask somebody about 6.0 so you're informed. We want everybody to know what they're buying. It's very important. It's as important to us as it is to you. All right? That is all. Thank you.